welcome to Simulator Sundays. It's 102 degrees, well 102 and a half degrees here in the Inland Empire, Southern California. Off the BNSF main line there, just right around West Colton and San Bernardino Yards. 102.5, it's terrible. Hello Connor, how are you doing? So what I decided that we're going to do today is for those of you who haven't run a lot of locals, or you like to, I mean, the jobs that we have here in the Mateo Community Server, which we're live on right now, is you basically, the supply cars come into the yard, and then you sort them the way that you need to sort them, and you deliver them. Well, we did both of those tasks last Sunday. And now we're about to collect them back up, take them back to the yard. So that's the goal for today. I am going to, let's see, if we look at the map right here, so we are off of this olive sub right here, goes down to San Diego. We're actually right here at the Sunny Delight Beverage Company, right here. Well, it should show you right there. And so we're going to grab the cars here. You can see the tankers right here. And then we got to come over here to VRS and get stuff. But first, if you look, there's some cars we have over here at Berry Plastics. And you see we're going to be headed back to Porphyry going this way. Well, we're not going to be able to do much about those. And as we head up the hill, there's dirt, but there's like a siding here that we can pull off, get cars and, you know, do some shifting there. So what I think I'm going to do here at Sunny D, I'm just going to pull out. I'm going to go get the BEPs, bring them back, dump them off over here at the VRS, come back at Sunny D or something. Probably not get the Sunny Ds first. So we're just going to go get the cars that are down the way. So let's, I don't know where that came from. Let's go do that now. So these, what are they, SD45s? They don't have any ditch lights in the front. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, these are 45 TAC2s. This particular model doesn't have ditch lights in the front. And you're supposed to have ditch lights on when you're passing crossings, but we don't, so we can't. So let me get my heads up display stuff going here. I'm in forward. I do have the brights on. Hard to see. Parking brakes are also on. So we have to head over to the signal, as you see on the map. There'll be a mainline signal here, and we got to get past that to go, you know, go get our stuff. I'm only waiting here because I have a... Once I close these, then we'll jump in the cab. And if we look right on the main here, we're coming out over here. We need to go to the BEP, the Berry Plastics. That's going to be right after the signal. As we hit the Atwood Junction. We can give ourselves a restricting. That should be good. We're already lined up here. And I'm looking to see... Like, we're not going up to Esperanza, so I'm just going to give ourselves a restricting. We do have another crossing coming up. And if I had a human dispatcher, you know, I'd say, hey, I just need to cross that and go over to the industry, and, you know, he'd give me a green and then kill all the other signals after that. They're far away. But since we're in restricting, we gotta observe. Since we're working with auto here, we gotta observe that. And we bleeding all the brakes out. All right, so we are got our first restricting here. The only one. We got just maybe a mile to go. We are going to go a little bit faster than 15 because we can stop on a dime. We got we don't have a whole lot of problems braking here. Let me see. I'm just looking Porphyry where I'm at. We're literally just going right up here to get those cars and then come back. I see there's a player train dispatcher. I just leave the horn running. Let's see, so we should be almost there. You can see it right there. What we're looking at, so we'll stop just before it on the main, and we're gonna grab our stuff and then head on right back. We're in the block since I gave myself that restricting. We're in this block between the signals, so we don't need dispatch. I'll stop right for the signal right up here, or not signal, the switch. All right, we'll start stopping here. There's a San Diego car I see in there. I'm gonna have to sort that out of there. Looks like the second car. I think this is the track, one of the tracks that behind the cars. Just basically, there's nothing behind it. Stop it, no bumper. We got to be careful with that. All right, so we're going to buckle this guy up. Oh, I almost hit open. We don't want to do that. So since the server restarted, all of our airlines are going to be unplugged right now, disconnected. And I don't. These are empty, so I don't need air on them. But the handbrakes are all on. So here's what I'm going to do. I got to get that San Diego car out. Ah. The wrong way. I had the reverser on the wrong way. Oh. Oh, I know what I did. I haven't switched them around yet. Dum. I came in this way. All right, so now we're switched around. We are on the main line, so I would have to have air in them if I'm going to do the EOT, which I'm going to. I could open this side. I don't know how it got air. Oh, must when I did AB. Must have opened the angle cock. Yep. Well. All right, so yeah, it's filling up. All right. So again, I'm gonna get this San Diego car out. Don't like it mixed in there now. Put the under train device on there so soon. Whoops. Because we're just gonna, if we disconnect now, it's gonna cause a problem for us. So one handbrake should be enough. So if you guys are doing these locals, please separate the San Diego cars. Otherwise, somebody else has to do them later. And now is the perfect time to do them when you're picking everything up. Okay, close that. So we can just... I'm gonna bleed this one out. I'm gonna kick it back here and I'll fill her back up. See, this one should, yeah, that one's closed. Okay. Hopefully it didn't open this one. It did not. All right, so here we go. Let's kick this thing back here. Make sure that we clear it enough. Put the handbrake on. Let's come back and get this. Hello, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's good times. Good times. All right, so I have grab this. You go partial. That one should be open. Sometimes when you do these manually, you select one and you go to open it, we'll open the other one fully, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But TFM is under 80, so let's go ahead and open that guy. Handbrake's coming off. Let's pull forward and let's get this little car here on the back. He's running locals. Do you have any of the configurations from the depot server.com so that at least you have traffic going by and stuff filling up, or you just been driving, making the train and driving it around? Okay. I mean, once you're comfortable and basically safe handling the train, we just had our skills check yesterday on, Saturday in the morning. The next one will be in 2 weeks. Saturday the 16th will be in the afternoon and evening. I think it's about 6 hours. We are open for business, if you will. All right, just went to partial. You can see CFM. You heard the EOTD kick in with the error. Yeah, I did this very popular SoCal first as well. And then once you join a server, basically you save the world. You only get the cars at where they were within a 10-mile radius of where you saved it. But you'll get all the configs, the hump configs, and then all the AI spawns. So if you were to join a multiplayer server and you save the world, you then have the configurations, the industries and all that. So if you load that save when you first start run 8, then you would have AI traffic spawning from that. Okay, it's a maybe from you. Yeah, it's available to you. All you gotta do is join the Mateo Community Discord. The link is down below for that. Not my Discord, the Mateo one. And then there's right underneath the Run 8 MP category, the very first one says new server members. It tells you to go to server member request and put in a copy and paste the questions, do the answers. Make sure you've done all of them. Otherwise, you will fail step 1, which is to document what you've done in preparation for that skills check. So if you're saying you read the rules and you're saying you installed all the things and you didn't, well, you kind of already failed the first part. All right, now we're facing the right way, the locomotive, so we do have ditch lights on this side, but not on the other side. Again, that's missing from the model itself on the secondary engine, so there's nothing we can do about that. But just a game, nobody's gonna die. FRA ain't gonna do, gonna have any problems with that. Why do I got a brake warn on? I still had the handbrake on from the San Diego car. Whoops. That's what the light was for. Hey, I tore that thing up real quick. Would have pulled that brake out. Let's see. Okay, so we've got a signal here. I'm just going to do restricting. Couple more crossovers that we got to do. So now that we've grabbed these cars, we're going to take them back. We're going to go all the way down to that VRS. I have loads there to pick up, so they need to be up against the locomotive anyways. But we can reposition the power here to the right side of them. And then we'll have the ability to leave there and go get the Sunny Delight cars on the way out. So we'll have to throw that one switch in the VRS. Otherwise, we're heading down to San Diego, and that's not what we want to do right now. I'm doing 25, but this is a main line. I'm sure that it's telling me I'm speeding. Oh no, track speed's 25. I'm good. Even though I did a... It doesn't even show me. Showed me speeding. That's interesting. Oh, you joined the Mateo Community Discord? Well, I mean, if you don't plan on joining the multiplayer server, that is a pretty good resource for getting some information for the Run 8. The source that most of us use, even right now, I mean, the maps that I use and everything, this right here, it's all available on the depotserver.com, where you got the config. So if you're new to Run 8, that's the legit place to get all the setup for Run 8, and how, you know, if you use those configs like we do, then you'll be able to get a handle on kind of where all the industries and stuff are. These are the configs that we use. They are modified from the depot server's configs. Mouse moved. All right, once we get past this crossing, there's a station up here. It's a metro link down to Sandog, or an Amtrak or something, I don't know. But we're gonna be throwing a switch up here. All right, so we're going to throw this switch here. And then I think I want to go into here. I don't have many, so this looks like a plan. So we're going to go around in this little guy here. We'll drop off these cars on this track here, and then we'll start collecting all these. We'll have to move the locomotives around. So we're going to be going the opposite way. So we have, these are all full. They've all been filled up with scrap. And these are the ones we just picked up empty. So these are going to go on the rear of the train. So as we pick these up, we're going to pull these out, shove these down here, pull forward, back up, and grab these behind. And then as we leave, we'll have to actually, we go stand on the ground. Got to do everything on the ground. Multiplayer stuff. All right. So I'm off the main. I can go ahead and close this. Move that. Close. See, I can go back a little bit on there. Close, disconnect, open coupler. I'm going to bleed this one. I'll stop it here in a second. Again, that's that San Diego one. Put that up in the front with the locomotive. I think there was a Sunny Delight one too that was San Diego. Let's see. Let's go look over here. There's one. Yep. Those aren't hazmat, by the way, because they're orange juice. Okay. Now then. Because of that other San Diego car. Want to go and get want to go and get that those what are they called? You know what they're called? The cars that have orange juice in them. I don't. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I didn't. Wasn't watching chat there for a second. Like to learn how to bring a train in, sort of. Sort it in the hump. Send it out via local. You want to get the local set up. Well, so if it's a hump yard, chances are they're for. Oh, are you running it out of BNSF or are you running it out of UP? That's the first question. And the reason I ask that, if you are running out of a yard, a local out of a yard, so it depends on the local. There's not a lot of locals that run out of the big sorting yards. Barstow has like 2. So if you're running out of Barstow's, the classification yard, most of the locals get put on longer trains to go to and get dropped off at the smaller yards for the locals. So, for example, the trains that we're working with now are from Porphyry, which is the first yard that you come to after the San Bernardino intermodal yard. There's two locals that run out of San Bernardino. So if you were bringing a train from Barstow, you basically build the train so that you can drop off cars at Victorville, which is VVC. Or you can run it directly from Barstow to VVC. If you had a smaller local that says, I'm going to go get those cars and drag them down. And then if you would continue down the hill, down the Cone Pass, drop off at the San Bernardino yard, they're locals. It all depends on the train length and stuff. You would come down the hill, you can drop San Bernardino, and then Porphyry, and then La Mirada, and then LAJ. And we drop everything off in LAJ, even if it's for Malabar, which is further down the line. So as long as you know the map, once you learn how the map works, then you can see kind of how you need to build a train to drop things off. You don't want to bring 4 cars down, but you can't bring, more than 12,000 feet down the hill because of the amount of signals that get blocked. So I'm just kind of sorting here the pickups, because the San Diego cars do not go all the way back to Barstow. Everything else does, but San Diego is literally that way, but I'm not going to take it from here on the local. One, I can't, because Run 8 doesn't continue all the way through, so. Oh, you Seligman? Yeah, there's not a lot out there. There's pretty much, that's just for road driving. Seligman's a long ways away. But yeah, if you have like San Bernardino, then you would basically build your train in Barstow to deliver your cars to you'd go down. No, I'm looking in the wrong way. You'd go down to LAJ, and you deliver, the 3 locals out of LAJ yard. I gotta get in front of this thing. All right, so our switch is thrown. There's nobody coming. Alt, hold F11, click the cab, and then we're looking in the right one now. Backwards though. So there's also there's a utility that is on the Depot Plus, or correction, depotserver.com. And I'm gonna look. I actually put these things in my Run 8 studios. So it's called Order Builder. And Order Builder is, you can, based on your industries, you'll load the config and you can basically build trains for your supply system that you have. So Order Builder is a free tool that you can get from the depotserver.com. I think it's under downloads, or it's at the very bottom where it says, the new stuff that's come out. And yeah, that should help you build the orders for what your industries are. The locomotive behind me is the main. That's why the whistle sounds so quiet here. But right now, San Diego is against the power. That one hopper that I have. And these are mixed. There's only one San Diego in there, but I'm going to go ahead and put the San Diegos together. They are going to be empties, and then we're going to have loads behind them, so hopefully it doesn't cause a problem. Or no, I think I I figured out. No, I need to because going along the way. Well, the first one's San Diego. That's helpful. Yeah, order builder is pretty nice to have if you're running, especially in single player. We use it here sometimes, but just it's convenient to be able to put the locals together as you need them. And then, you know, you don't have to sort them. You don't have to have them sort anything, but you can. There's another one that we use that's called the external consist editor. And that one allows you to, you know, move all the cars within the train around. And you have to basically copy them, and then you can modify them, put all the loads at the front end, and then respawn it. And here on the MP, you can't do that. It only works for yard masters. But that way you have all the loads in the right area. And if you need to move stuff around, it's real easy to do once you have the train saved. And then it'll just overwrite the one that's saved in your folder. So very convenient stuff. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and connect all the air hoses here. All right, 1, 2, 3. There's another San Diego car back here that I'll need to get out of this cut. I didn't realize this one's back here, but the fun stuff of the locals. Okay, so we're gonna leave this one right here. Take off all the handbrake except for this one. Let's see which engine is in command right now. That one is now. So I got to get this San Diego one off of here and then move it closer to the front where the other ones are. Yeah, I haven't used Order Builder that much. I've kind of played around with it because I play here in the server. I'm not. Chris is our Barstow Yardmaster. So he kind of does those. I have supply trains saved, but I generally, as the yardmaster on the receiving end of the classification yard, I don't really too often spawn trains. So I clear that switch. Handbrake on. Thought I put the handbrake on. All these people are going to be angry. They're just sitting at the light at the crossing. All right, now I need to get back here to these. This one will be the last one that goes in, and I'll be able to put those together. sure I have enough room to clear the tracks on the other side. Actually, come back here. We'll pick up this whole thing and carry it forward more. All right. Let's connect. This is closed. Not. I think there's any air in these cars. All these other ones are connected, so now we're going to get up to and disconnect the San Diego's here. Now we got to go get our tanker that's over there. The handbrake on. Probably don't need to, but running all the way to the switch. Get a little tired running, always running. I can leave it open. I just need to connect air hoses here. Oh, didn't get it. Well, like I should have. That sounded good. All right, we got everything we needed. We got them sorted. I don't want to run back, so we'll ride her back. All right, we got... I suppose that I don't know, would we bring orange juice? Oh, you know what? Yeah, we would bring full, what the hell are these things called? These cars, we'd bring them full and then they would drain them. And then put them in boxes and they'd go out in box cars. Seems like they sent them out on truck. All right, closed. Like everything's good there. Could be one air hose at home. We'll connect that one. All right, now we'll collect all of our cars and we'll get up here. We'll start heading back east. There's one stop on the way. Try that with your other regular train simulator. Just passing the switch like that. All right, now back where he came from. All right, so we got the flag man on the back, the conductor. He's waving a big orange flag. So it's his job. He'll communicate with the guy at the front. Driver and be like, yo, the, what you call it? Crossing is clear. Bring up our radio here. We got a live BNSF feed going here with UP as well, and Metrolink. We made it through that crossing. Let's continue. We're heading. Weird with BNSF because they go east and west on their rails, and we're heading south towards San Diego. It'd still be considered east, I believe.
All right, UP 1458, over. Okay, we're going to advise you to contact the dispatcher to proceed without PTC and advise you to operate in accordance with Rule 18.12. And I have a ticket number for you, over.
You don't have positive train control.
140-541-59, over. That is correct. 76 trip, PTC desk out.
PTC desk, over.
Desk here.
Hang with me for just 1 second here, if you would, please. Wale 20, over. Where did you originate at, over?
I was looking at this signal. It doesn't have any markers on it.
You're not at the weeds right now, though. Is that where you're at, over?
So this...
Okay, you're just doing that move right there. You're not going anywhere else. You're doing that right there for this move, correct, over?
Intermediate for me, I guess. Because there isn't anything I can switch on the dispatcher screen.
A little bit more than that. All right, got it. Appreciate it, PTC desk.
Scout.
Okay, 140-541-59-18.12. You ready for your authority? You know there's cars out there on the main, correct, over?
Hello, Rashid.
You got to do it, man. You want eastward or westward? You got to have one or the other. No switching.
So this actually isn't a spur. This is a main line that heads down to San Diego. This is the orange sub. Speeds are...
has authority to enter main track 1 between
the track speed is 40 here. This is an Amtrak station or Metrolink station right here to my left. You see up there it says train track speed is 40. But, you know, you need to operate safely. Typically, if you're in sidings, in the yards, you're on a spur. If it's a long spur, you know, probably a little bit faster. But 15 miles an hour is, you're off the main is generally the speed.
go. Thank
It
you,
also
Dr.
depends on
You're
what
all
the
clear.
signal is. If you're on the main and you have a, different signals, you can find that in the download section, signal rules for the specific train line that you're running, whichever Class A railroad you're running. And the signal, whether it's flashing red or yellow or flashing yellow, or if it's diverging, and the diverging, the track, the switch is a little bit slower. So those will tell you the speeds that you need to be at which signal as well. So if you go to the download section, you get that. I literally have them open. I'm not yet on the main, but if I pull it up, go to Firefox here, second tab right there, that's the signal rules. I have them up. It tells you all right here, what to do. So I just have them up when I'm potentially going to enter a main line, just in case I need reference. So I'm going to connect these. Should be enough room. All these guys to these grain hoppers. Should be enough room on this siding here, or this track. So we're an hour in just in preparation to be able to take these cars back to the Porphyry yard. Porphyry. Get up here where I just made that connection. And lace her up. Take the brakes off, the hand brakes. So I've got 3 cars that are destined for San Diego up against the power right now. And all these other ones are going to be headed back to Barstow. But I've got to go over here and pick up these loads, and they're going to be opposite direction from where I am now. So this is how I'm going to do that. Yeah, we've got enough track here for all of our stuff.
I'll be out to sea for a sec once we stop.
Make sure we've got enough room on both sides of cars. We're not quite there yet. Let's come on back a little bit more. You don't want to bang metal on metal. All right, so let's throw a handbrake on that one, handbrake on that one, handbrake on this one, brake on there. Auto mute because the headlight which wasn't on correctly. So I'm going to use this longer track to stack those up, and then I need the middle one as a runaround so I can get back over here, pick up the loads. Meanwhile, we're working here. Let's go close the main in case anybody needs to get by. The San Diego train does spawn here. One coming from San Diego. I mean, can you get any closer than that? See, didn't I already switch that? All right, so now I'm in reverse. Everything is reversed for me, so I'm on the rear engine. I gotta remember that as I'm kind of moving everything back and forth.
Sign hard over.
Yes, sir, Harvey. We're melting out here.
Oh, how you doing there, over?
Right now, I'll call you right back.
Big dog, when you get ready, you got signal indication there. I've got hope for you. Better out.
These are too long to double up here.
Clear mirror, along with Ferret.
We'll come get the pose the longer one first. The opposite of the way I pushed them in here. So I'm moving between the rail driver, keyboard, and mouse, so that's why the views are going so quick. And now I'm thinking about it, I don't need that long track right now. I can just push them in and then use that long track to get around everything back to the other side. So I've already lined that switch up right there. And let's see if I have my, yep, so I have my full air cheat on because I'm not going to wait for all these things to air up. Okay, I got to go backwards for me because this is the lead loco here, so I need to pull backwards in order to get over there. But I'm going to get past this switch here, and then I'm going to shove forward.
They're 36 minutes.
How are you doing, albino? So these are all going to bar. That's the local number. And then that's the actual industry, the NSK. So they come here to the LA, Riverside, Orange County area, greater Los Angeles area, and then they get processed and they go to bar where they go out on the local. All right, so we're gonna shove these back here, and I have to now go forward to push.
dispatcher UP 8260, over. And, oh, I see you're on there. Never mind. Take off when you're ready, big dog. You've already been released to the ditch, too, so let me know if you need anything up there from me. Here we go. Dispatch out.
All right, so got a couple more to go. Remember, I have to head out that way. So these are heavies. We're going uphill, so we want the heavies against the power. I do have 3 empties for San Diego. I may just put those on the locomotive side. There's empties and then fulls. I don't think there's only 3 of them, so I don't think it would be a big deal. But hey, if you're a real trained engineer, let me know, or a conductor. I gotta get past switch here. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of handbrakes on in the back. I hit close. You saw it. I saw it. I hit it, but I did close that one first, so that's good. But I did close that first before I disconnected. That was kind of a little bit of a handbrake test, and it held, so. We'll grab the rest of these and hook them up, air them up, and gotta air everything up now. But again, I'm using F7, so it's not like it's gonna take too long. Climbing a little bit, like about 0.5% grade.
DNSF detected outpost 3.2.0. Main 1 integrity failure. Total axle 284
So
out.
that's real life, I believe. I don't think that was in the game. Integrity failure. Hard to tell because I have the real sounds too, but about 3 more to go here. All right, we'll bring it back. We got to shove everything forward to get past this track here. Gotta push uphill like Atlas. Well, I did hit a distance counter at that one switch that I need to pass. So that's telling me right there how much feet because now I'm reversing. How many more feet I need to be able to get onto this track over here. So let's see if it works first. Up. Nope, I need to continue forward, not pull backwards. Oh, I guess I did it to the wrong switch. All right, so I need to go about here. Hopefully we're fine. Could be. We'll check in a minute before disconnect.
Well.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. All right, set some handbrakes on. These are heavy, so we'll put quite a bit on. Close that one and close this one.
Answering Corona radio, over.
Yeah, we're in Corona as well. Actually, we're in Anaheim now, but
4 West, go ahead, over.
now we're facing the right way for what we need to do.
Okay, understand. At milepost 32.0, you got integrity failure, is that correct?
That's around Corona.
I'll get it reported. Thank you, over.
Integrity failure.
Alright, now 690, keep train, no TAPH, no high wide, temper, what's your key there, number? A 448 is operative, here we go, send indication.
DS-15, Venus of 8263, over.
So I'll look at.
63, go ahead, over.
Thanks for your patience getting around you there one more time. You should be seeing them blast around you here any second. Then watch for it. Our helper train, is that correct? Over?
Roger, waiting on one in the SPR helper train.
Hey, break Venus of DS-15, Venus of 7694, over. Hey, you do have work at Eastern. You have a set out at Eastern. Have you already, were you aware of that, over?
Okay, so I'm going to keep the San Diego 3 San Diego cars against the power.
Relief crew that I can have come back for you. Over.
Think about moving them to the very, very back, but just put it up against the power.
It may be tight, but the ports are not worried about you. Just letting you know in case it does get tight. So. Thanks, guys. Venus of DS-15 out. Track 580 approach. Bombardment.
clear the bottom derail, thank you.
Then let's see, we want to go probably no more than here.
50 is 15, answer Pico Rivera radio. This is 3969, go ahead over.
How many people can be on a multiplayer server? Well, that really depends on the operator, how they set it. On the Mateo community server that we're on now, I believe it's set to 16.
No, Aaron Rogers is your dog. Give me just a second.
A couple handbrakes on here. And then if we look right now, let's see, that's the wrong one. If we go here, right now there's one, myself, so I'm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on. But, you know, the world is quite large, so anywhere from Bakersfield, I think we're all the way up to Fresno, Modesto. From Modesto all the way down to through Mojave into Barstow, and then from there you can either go all the way to Seligman or all the way up here past where I'm at to LA.
So Aaron Rogers' phone number is 323.
I'm about 45 minutes from the end of the track in LA. Driving time, so 40 to 45 minutes. And then from here, if we were to go all the way to Barstow from here, it'll take you about 3.5, 4 hours if you got all good signals. So it's quite large. If you want to go to Seligman from here, geez Louise. I'm going to take pressure off this coupler. I'm going to grab the loads. So I'm just going to Porphyry, so we are going up a hill. We're going up Santiago Canyon. But I've got 3 empties before some loads, but it's not a whole lot, so I don't think there's any accordioning happening. All right, let me go. We're about ready to go here. I'll wait till we're done. Wait till we're connected. I think I have the R-CAL server set to 8 or 10. I mean, you can go 200 if you wanted to. It's just the internet and the server, the internet and the computer that the server runs on. How can, you know, that handle all that? So, there's an airline open somewhere, but that's fine. So we're going to pull forward here. Then we're going to come back and get this. So that switch is good. Got my brights on. We're going to go forward to the main. Right now we're 3,300 tons. We're 1734 on the length. We're gonna come back, pick up these 8 cars behind us, 8 or 9 cars.
That's your 248 over. Got you lying all the way to West Riverside, big dog. The best I can do, keep on coming. You big dogs, better up.
Guy's great. I end up all the way west Riverside, big dog. Stick down. HPT is 2. It might drop to 1.9 after I get the rest of these empties, but HPT is 2. The should have plenty of power to climb that hill at 7 miles an hour. Santiago Canyon Hill.
Calling for Velasquez, over. Yeah, UP 1075. What's your last main track number 1? Ready to copy, over.
Right, the rear here. All right, now we'll go back, pick up the empties.
1075 East, ready to copy, form the instructions, over. Copy, over. What's your last track 1?
This is going to be fun trip.
So that's 3 industries picked up there, built into a train. We got one more industry to pick up on the way. That's going to be up the hill closer to Porphyry, so we'll deal with that a little bit differently.
Between the milepost 47.27 48.95 1075.
So I can put an EOT on there, or I can just simply, I'm going to do everything here. EOT is on the back and flashing, no sound, but that's fine. Or turbo sound. Does have air in it.
1075 Eastern Stand for last instructions. A536.
So here we go.
Roll to number 679, line 1, all traffic. LA sub 47.67 UP 1075 East.
All right, so now we're 1.8, and our length is 2338, so we're going to be a little too long. 2300, so 38 feet longer than the siding at Dart. That's okay. We'll stop in the main.
So make sure you talk to them there.
So I need to go to
UP 1075 East out.
5-4, down there. 7645, over.
I'm going to type in my request here. Okay, let's see. That's going to be main 3. Main 2. All right, put my request in. ATSFF or ATSF eastbound at Olive sub requested signal at Olive main 2 MP 27.18, which is the siding for the DCC, which is dark container, for a pickup. And then we're headed to Porphyry. All right, he's typing it now. D693. I'm doing all this through text. Signal indication for ATSF 5693. We go to the back of the train. That's the wrong one. I can go close the switch. We're here for the main. Then back in. See if we got our signal. We do have a signal. Right now we're cleared up to Esperanza, the beginning where we get the main 3 mains. That's quite a few miles. So if I wasn't streaming this, then I would join Discord voice, but since I'm streaming, there's just too many people on there. It'd be all kinds of talking and, hey, how you doing? Everybody wants to be on stream, so I've done that before, and I don't do it anymore, so that's why I go with the full text. It is fun if you do join and you have a player dispatcher. It does make things easier sometimes in auto. It's not always necessary, but you know, some people that's what they want to do. So thank you for doing that, Stonks. That signal indication for ATSF 5693 eastbound. We got highball. $56.93. That wrong. I was gonna hit it right at the crossing. Track speed 25. I do have a 40 a limited speed reduction, 40 going up Esperanza. I got to get there first. In the meantime, I have a 50. So I can do 25 until the rest of the train's off the olive sub. Then it's a 50 mile an hour shot up to a 45 after probably the second intermediate or the first intermediate on Esperanza on main 3. If we look at the map right here real quick, see, I just came off right here. I'm passing these crossings. I got Kellogg detector. There's a control point here. That has this Esperanza control point. And I've got the 50 mile an hour for freight. And I've got a green right after it, so I can go back up to 55. So I get to the 45 after this intermediate right here. So here we go. Eyeball. Oop, I don't want wheel slip. I just wanted not 6, 7. Suppose we can go up. Oh, so we're already there. The next crossing right here. And hang out with this dude over here. Like we're working or something. Work on the signal box here. Guess I flew here a lot further than thought I was. Here I come. I'm gonna go notch 8. I can go up to 55, remember? Well, 40, yeah, 55 with a 45 temporary. I mean, it's not even for very long. It's only like 20 feet or something. So I don't know why that's on there. Just to keep, maybe just to see if you're paying attention. All right, so we're cleared up through Porphyry now. A little ways away though. It's gonna take a while to get there. Here we go.
You want me to come out and push up back on the main?
Highball. Gotta try to get that speed up before we hit the grade here. Here's the detectors.
DNFF detector, milepost 38.0, main 2.
We are, what are we at? 1.8, but we have 25 loads, 14 empties. So 39 cars. About a half mile long, 2,300 feet. HPT is plenty for the local here that we're running. Minimum requirement is 2, but you know this is the only hill we're climbing. We're not going up the big hill.
DNFF detector milepost 38.0. Main 2, no defects.
That's
Repeat, no defects. Total axle 168. Train speed 3. Temperature 98 degrees. Out.
102.2 is what I got for temperature. So it's not that far off. Calling 98. I think those are historic temperatures, but a little cooler today for an August 3rd, and it's only 102.2. That's not too bad. You know, at 4:34 p.m. 4 is the hottest time of the day, so. We had a pretty mild July. I mean, we had a few hot days in there, but overall, July was. I made it. I hate the heat. A lot of people hate the cold. I'm the opposite. I hate the heat. Been in it too many years. I don't like working in it, but you know, I spent 11 years in the Barstow area working in the sun. It sucked. Not that Barstow is that much hotter than Colton. Or, you know, Riverside, San Bernardino, Inland Empire. About 2 degrees difference, so it's nothing. All right, looking pretty good. Everything's holding together. 38 miles an hour. Next signal is the next control point. Once we get up the hill, it's about 6 miles away, so we have an approach there. Yeah, we're slowing down and we're in notch 8, so there's nothing we can do about that.
Strong, did you run out of announcement interns to make this announcement?
What the hell? Mouse wouldn't get back on the real screen here. At 24. If I start wheel slip, I'm gonna have to sand it. Everything looks good. I mean, even when we have the bigger engines climbing this hill, sometimes it's not a lot you can do about it. Just keep moving that way. Esperanza. If we look at the grade, where does it at?
Back on the clear.
0.2, so it's more than that, but right now where I'm at, it's not really that strong.
17.
Maybe a 1.5 or something. I don't see anywhere on the depot map that says the grade strength. But we're going, you know, see, to be able to duck. See, we're going to go up around the corner over here. And we're going back that way. Like this is the back side of Anaheim Hills. Coming into Corona, but actually, no. Yeah, no, this is Anaheim Hills. The Santa Ana River would be out here. Like Anaheim over here. East Anaheim in the hills, and Tustin would be back that way. Irvine, Tustin. Forget, we come up through like Fullerton, and then we go into the Anaheim Hills area. Imperial Highway we pass. I didn't see that on the map. Orangethorpe, Kellogg. I don't see an Imperial Highway, but I don't know if the train tracks actually go over Imperial Highway. Thought they did. I don't know, I gotta look it on Google Maps. See, we're back up to 42, so I mean, we're not doing too bad with that 1.8 HPT. This grade's 0.5. It's got to be steeper than that. Oh, this is like a canyon, though. Santa Ana River should be over here. So this intermediate here is 33.6. There's no, let's see, 3.8. Their mile markers aren't listed on the map here, but we're about halfway through Santiago, or through the canyon. It's not Santiago Canyon, by the way. I don't remember the name of this canyon. Esperanza Canyon, maybe that's why it's called Esperanza Sighting. I know it runs the same parallel to the 91 highway from the 55 to the 71, where we're in between now. That we're running alongside the 91 and we're between the 55 and 71.
Fighter back, 580 on
580 on a clear up.
No, I'm low riding in the seat now. Actually, that's a little nice. Feels good on the back. Bend over a little bit. mixed signal 1.1. Train speed can go up to 50. Currently doing 43. Come on, notch 8 there, and there's a detector here, so got about another to 32.0.
DNFF detector milepost
Prado control point
32.0.
is at 29.
Main
That's
2
3 miles.
temperature 9
Just under 3
degrees.
miles.
Turn 30, under clear.
And 27. I got 2 miles after that to the dark container. And I'll stop off of. Yeah. Oh, how am I going to get? Oh, yeah, I know how I'll do it. What, 44.5? This grade is got to be, oh, I don't know, because the Santa Ana River does go downhill behind me. I'm climbing a little bit, but that might be right. Thought it was a little steeper. Ugh. Missed the sign here. Crossing.
Dispatcher 248 over.
Milepost 177.4. Track 1. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle
I am here.
36. Speed 75 out.
Right about here is where we're gonna stop and get our stuff.
Dispatcher 250 over. 248 over. Oh, big dog, gonna clear it over there. All right, man, y'all have a great one. Appreciate it. That was a good one. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all did it all, man. Thanks, Tyler. Y'all have a great one. Better out.
Dropping that many frames. All right, passing the control point here at Prado. About 3 miles for a stop, and then we'll roll back into that dark container, grab those empties, shove them on the rear. UP Auto Rack passing us now. notch 8 in it too. I'll listen for wheel slip. So we have we'll have a crossing. Let's see how many crossings we got ahead of us. So after Prado, Auto Center, and then Dart Container. We got Auto Center and then the Metrolink for Corona, West Corona. And then we'll be passing DCC slightly before we stop. Unhook and then go rehook.
West Norwalk, over.
About 2 miles or so, maybe about, you know, right around 2 miles.
Alright, pull me clear, only 20 when I can the end. I'm gonna definitely let the air have a bit on it. 4th Street Chicory here.
I see a station ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. They said it can be a 6-axle, so we can do it.
DIB up.
Do one approach to our mission section.
So that signal up there should be, let's see, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one past where we're going.
Amtrak 580 clear.
I'm sorry.
North straight up.
That's the one before where we need to get the cars. That signal that's blinking up there. Advanced approach.
Metrolink 1668, I ball, but approach, Norwalk, 16, over.
Hard to typo the rail driver.
gentlemen, I'm going to step away at Anaheim for a second.
Did too much, bled too much feed off there.
Red, green, map.
Back to back.
SCAX Railroad Detector Milepost 177.4. Track 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 3-2. Speed 7-1 out.
So we're just gonna stop here and pick up some cars. If there should be like 5 or 6 empties here. We do have the intermediate in front of us that we are cleared through already. Dispatch gave us the authority to stop and pick, but contact them before departing back down Main 2. Okay, so let's get ready. We're gonna stop about here so we can get the engines off, and we're gonna come back. Doesn't really matter where we go. The way we gotta circle around.
Venus FDS 15, Venus is 7694. They want you to make the cut at Eastern, power back there from on the main, come back with your power at Eastern and then off to the port. That's correct. Over. We think you're going to make it in on your hours of service. Would you? So you need a van from Watson to Hobart, am I understanding? Over. Yeah, I'll go ahead and order your ride now. Over.
Come pick me up, hungry.
You got Venus FDS 15 out.
Bring us everything to a stop here. Gonna work here, so let's throw some handbrakes on. All right. Some of the train's still downhill, so don't want to mess that thing up. All right, let's close both sets of angle cocks. Oh, that already was.
There we go.
I guess glad we never needed air on the train. Thought it was open. I hit F7. This is where auto would screw up. As soon as I went in reverse, he'd cancel our thing. But we have the block through Porphyry, so it wouldn't matter anyways. Even with auto, we'd have that block. All right, coming on back. I would get really mad right here. Be like, oh, cancel your route. Contact me when you're ready to go. There's about a 7-minute sidetrack here. I didn't go back far enough. Shoot. It really matters here. Be able to get through both, but I'm gonna go look before I pull these out, or before I decide which one of those to go down. Let's see. Okay, so we got room. I just want to get around.
So much winning.
Right there, so then I can go on this side and pick her up. Whoops.
80 on a clear, 185 out there. Late and black.
Escalating 1668, highball 8 into red, Fox over.
Handbrake on there. Let's release this.
Clear 6 or 4th Street.
A little fast there. Going downhill pretty good here. always which how to get on and switch steps here. Oh, it's still the same thing. There we go. We gotta take the EOTD off and then put it on the. So close the angle cock, remove the EOTD.
MTCS 15, answering Fullerton.
Like 60, 68 to,
Then we'll ride to the next car.
Go ahead, over.
I was calling to find out if we were meeting somebody at Boston, but never mind. We just got our signal. Thank you very much. Over.
There we go, in the stairs.
How long of a delay did you take for that, over?
I'm sorry, over.
How long of a delay did you take for that light to come in, over?
Hold on one second, let me ask conductor. Deputy, how long delay was you say that was, over? Sorry, what? Copy that, how late were we to point over? Copy that. DS, I'd say
And
about
we put the
2 to 4 minutes over.
EOTD on here. Open that up.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'll let everybody know I had movement planner on, and you slipped by me there, over.
It's all good.
Guys, Venus SDS 15 out.
1668 out.
FCAX Railroad Detector Milepost 177.4. Track 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 28. Speed 72 out.
Whoops. Hit that a little harder than I wanted to.
Dispatcher 248 over. Went over.
Oh, because it's not.
Notification over.
I didn't have the brakes aired up, but I didn't remember hitting the F7 on those. Oh, maybe I did hit to connect the air hoses. $56.93 is going to stop right here. Call this good. Put a handbrake on. Close both these angle cocks. Disconnect. Yeah, for some reason it's not opening this angle cock. So this, I hit partial and they both, let's see, I don't even know why there's no air in them. Okay, waiting all day. Open and open. All right, we've got air in the train. Let's go ahead and pull forward. We'll connect this up, and then we'll let dispatch know we're moving down main 2, or ready to move down main 2. There's a crossing down there a little ways. $25, so it's half a mile out at the length of our train. Do a counter starting here. Rail driver's giving me more than I wanted. We should be fine. $1,800 or 1,900 feet to go, and
Measuring 1668 eyeball on a quick jump 30 over.
Dispatcher 248 over.
Hey, 1668 on 30 now on that quick over.
Yeah, just switch line Pioneer towards Walker. Here we go, dispatcher. Thank you.
I only got like a mile to go from here to get back to Porphyry.
Field trip or what?
Yeah, there's no crossing up here. Slowly bring her to a stop here so we can go to the switch and grab these cars. About 2 cars to go.
185.
Pull UP and jump off while it's barely moving. Not a BNSF. Give me what? Notch 1, rail driver. You can do it. But this thing should be like aired up. I hear the EOTD sparking, so. About 2.5 to go here when I'm back. Now 2. One more to go. That'll do right there. All right. Go partial on this guy. They both. I hate when they does that. Like you change one and they're both. See how they're both changing? Not working right. Not supposed to do that. Oh, that time I hit shift and did it. So we're below 80 on the CFM. So that's all we need. All right, let's get back in the. Actually, let's let dispatch know we're ready to go. Where's the lead at? What's our milepost? 26. Oh. All right, we're cleared now. Let me see. I'm in reverse though. Go forward. Get back, train should start rolling. Once I get this switch closed, I will speed up to our control point, or not control point, but our switch going into the lead, Porphyry. And Porphyry, let's see, 2900 is the longest track. We're 25, so I can go to 1 if it's available. Not, it would work in 2. We are mainline locked and loaded here. Crossings under construction. So let's run up here. Crossing there. All right, here we go. Breathe through there. We're gonna go and do the second track here. Everything else has been processed. This is 2695. We are at 2577, so we'll fit nice and perfectly in there. Here we go. Oh, now we're 1.7. Now we picked up 4 or 5 cars.
Got an elder guy in a green shirt walking down the stairs.
I don't know if these is this was closed, but guess not. Gotta be not Magnolia. Can't think Victoria.
I appreciate his effort.
Oh, McKinley. No, it's not McKinley. It's Auto Center Drive. It's not Auto Center Drive. I promise you that. Well, maybe it is. I think I was in Riverside, not Corona. Still in Corona.
I'm
Porphyry
all
is.
on a clear. 171. Ow.
Detector, milepost 2.4, main 1, temperature 9.
It's not me, I'm on main 2. I'm gonna keep the speed lower here because well, there's a red light in front of us. We had no restrictions, but that's an intermediate signal. It's red, so it is a stop and proceed. My next signal, which is on the other side of Porphyry, is a red. This one could actually be... Oh, it's red. I know why it's red. It's because I have that switch open already. It shouldn't be red. It should actually be flashing. If I close, it would be flashing again. Because I am cleared through this block here. We might get a warning here. We ran a red, but it's not a control point.
94 west.
Yeah, see, we didn't get any warning.
7694 west.
I do want to slow down though. I want to
Pull up West Hobart, main
be
one.
right after this crossing. We're pulling into the lead. All right, so we're going to be coming right through here. Air table headed the other way. We're already lined up through the yard, so we're going to come through here like a baller. So thanks everybody for joining me. We have this meet going on. Simulator Sundays. We're going to return back next Sunday. Of course, you can always come see me on if you wanted to ever join me on Wednesday night on Twitch. Play some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 there. It's at 5 p.m. on the left coast or the west coast. Oh, look at that. I lost all my speed already. Too much dynamics. Let me get these things off here. So, stupid mouse on the wrong thing. All right. That's it. I'm done talking. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you here next Sunday for more Simulator Sunday. Thanks again, everybody who's joined here. Spent the last couple hours with me. I'm going to let the train go by, and then I'll be out here as normal. See you later.
you guys been briefed about the new plan? Over. Okay, gonna take you up to West Hobart Main Track 1. Will you need the light at West Hobart and San Pedro Junction as well?